convince her head coach to challenge.
Calm down. You present out.
Angel Reese yesterday for her unrivaled team, the Rose Basket. She had her worst, what can be described as her worst professional basketball game. Angel Reese, that's right.
In the high-voltage world of women's basketball, few players spark conversation and controversy the way Angel Reese does. From her dominant college run to her arrival in the unrivaled league, Reese has remained a lightning rod for attention, praised for her undeniable skill on the court and scrutinized for her bold, unapologetic presence off it. She's built a reputation as someone who embraces the spotlight and never hesitates to speak her mind. Pressure has never rattled Angel. In fact, she's often turned criticism, rivalries, and perceived slights into fuel for her competitive fire. But recent events suggest something may have shifted. The line between fierce competitiveness and disruptive behavior now appears less clear. While heated moments and sideline tension are nothing new in basketball, what unfolded last week felt different, more charged, more personal, and possibly a step too far. This wasn't a routine clash with an opponent or frustration over a questionable call. The focus of her anger was someone inside her own circle, her head coach, a figure meant to provide leadership and support. That heated confrontation set off a firestorm of debate, forcing fans and analysts alike to question her composure, leadership, and long-term impact on the league. At the same time, a quieter but compelling storyline has begun to take shape. Amid the chaos, Reese's teammate Lexi Hull has been steadily building a case through consistency, discipline, and rising influence. Her emergence raises an intriguing question. Is this just a momentary sideline flare-up, or are we witnessing a deeper shift within the unrivaled landscape? Could this signal a changing of the guard, one where Angel Reese's established dominance is challenged not by an outside rival, but from within her own team? Let's break down the drama, examine whether Angel Reese crossed a critical line, and explore what this turning point could mean for the future of unrivaled basketball.
She's going to dribble down the court, and she's going to pick up the ball. Wait, and start trying to dribble again. What are you doing now? What just happened? Did you just blatantly dribble?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at Lexi. Lexi out here cooking. Go ahead, give it to her, Lexi. Bang that thing. Come on, man. We been said it. Hey, get Lexi involved, man. Get Lexi involved. Look at that.
The tension inside the arena that night was unmistakable, thick, heavy, and impossible to ignore. Every possession felt decisive, every whistle examined under the harsh glow of the lights and the relentless gaze of the crowd. Then came the call, a foul on Angel Reese. In the heat of competition, arguing with referees is nothing out of the ordinary. It's part of the game. But what happened next went far beyond routine frustration. This wasn't a measured protest or a quick shake of the head. It was an emotional explosion. Instead of directing her anger outward, Angel turned it inward, toward her own coaching staff. As her head coach stepped in, seemingly trying to calm the situation and restore focus, the moment only intensified. What may have been intended as guidance or a plea for composure had the opposite effect. Sideline microphones and eyewitness accounts captured the raw intensity of the confrontation, raised voices, sharp gestures, and defiant body language that left little to the imagination. The shock rippled through the arena as fans watched a rare and uncomfortable player-coach clash unfold in real time. Even the coach's audible attempts to de-escalate seemed to further inflame the situation. Angel appeared caught in a spiral of mounting frustration, her emotions boiling over in a way that suggested a loss of control. Online reactions quickly followed, with some critics using harsh labels to describe what they saw, language reflecting a growing perception that she was unwilling to accept accountability or direction, even from those meant to support her. At that point, the moment was no longer about a single foul call. It became a vivid example of a possible breakdown in leadership, a snapshot of how the weight of the game can overwhelm even a seasoned competitor like Angel Reese.
And if you need her for that wide open three, she can hit it. She can hit it, man. She's a 3-and-D hustling type of player. Very important to the Fever. Very important to the Rose, man. And I don't know what the coach was on, but everybody was like, bro, why aren't y'all playing Lexi? She didn't even play for 10 minutes out of 2 games. It was ridiculous. I'm glad they finally allowed Lexi Hull to come on the court.
One thing she needs to work on, and of course you're not going to be objective, is she needs to stop complaining after every call.
In the aftermath of the on-court eruption, a new and curious storyline began to take shape. One centered on the eye-catching stat line Angel Reese recorded in the very game where the meltdown occurred. On paper, a 20-point, 20-rebound double-double is typically celebrated as elite production, a clear marker of dominance and all-around impact. But a closer examination of the numbers told a far more complicated and far less flattering story. As analysts and commentators were quick to point out, the real issue wasn't the total rebounds, but how they were accumulated. Many of them didn't come from physical box-outs or winning battles against defenders. Instead, a noticeable portion resulted from Reese's own missed shots. Online, an unflattering nickname began to circulate, capturing a growing criticism of her declining scoring efficiency. Missed layups became the focal point. These are normally considered high percentage, routine finishes, yet time and again they rimmed out, only to be rebounded by the very player who took the shot. The result was a statistical distortion, rebound numbers swelling while offensive execution faltered. What looked impressive in the box score was, in reality, masking a deeper problem. This created a paradoxical double-double, one built less on control and dominance and more on inefficiency. While the raw statistics suggested a strong performance, the context revealed something else entirely: shaky fundamentals and a reliance on volume rather than effectiveness. And as Angel continued to wrestle with these issues in her own game, the gap between perception and reality only grew wider.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Angel Reese, you turned this into a circus? A clown show.
That was Angel Reese yelling, clearly, and her head coach can be heard urging her to calm down. As that moment spread online, attention quickly shifted to a different storyline: the sudden rise of Lexi Hull. Closely linked to Caitlin Clark from their college days, Hull has always been more than a role player, known for her defense, versatility, and high basketball IQ. Now, in Unrivaled, she's finally showcasing that full skill set. In limited minutes, Hull delivered efficient scoring, smart decisions, and relentless energy, earning fan praise and comparisons that only grew louder as Angel's struggles deepened. While Lexi capitalized on her opportunity, Angel Reese's trajectory appeared to spiral. Costly mistakes, including a glaring double dribble and repeated missed layups, culminated in her being benched, ironically for Hull. That moment became symbolic: frustration and fundamentals failing on one side, composure and execution thriving on the other. As ratings dipped in games featuring Reese and criticism mounted around her on-court attitude and sideline behavior, the league's narrative began to shift. What once felt like compelling drama now risked becoming a distraction. At this pivotal point in the Unrivaled season, the contrast couldn't be sharper. Lexi Hull rising through discipline and performance, Angel Reese facing questions about focus, impact, and sustainability. The future of the league may hinge on which path it chooses to elevate: controversy or consistency, spectacle or substance.